first what I want you to do on your worksheets is draw a picture of what your lever looks like. So draw what you see in front of you. Then I want you to write what happens when you put more marbles on one end of the ruler than the other end. So you're going to write that here. And finally, I want you, like I said, to try moving your cup closer to one end of our ruler and see what happens. And write about that. And does it make the marbles easier or harder to balance or lift? See what happens when you do that. Do you have a question, Ryan?
Yeah, is it okay if we take the roller and make it go on that side and take all the marbles from that cup and put it around that one?
Yeah, you can take out the marbles to move them from cup to cup. That's okay. Once you have completed these worksheets, I want you, we didn't talk about this, but we saw an example of a lever on our playground, which is a seesaw. Some other examples of levers in our everyday lives would be, can anybody think of any?
Yeah.
Besides a seesaw?
Yeah.
Go ahead, Sammy.
Kind of like a seesaw, but because it's on a railroad track, it has two wheels and on the board you have to push something up and down to make it move.
Yeah.
And it has little air pump.
Yeah, I think that would be considered a lever. You're right.
Yeah.
Caleb, do you have another example?
There's like this thing on the farm, so whenever they get water, they move it.
Oh, a well, pumping well? Yeah, that would be considered a lever. Also, I'm sure you've all seen a bottle opener, right?
Yeah.
A bottle opener is a lever because you're trying to get the bottle cap off of it and you're using it like a lever. John?
You know, in Wipeout, there's these little jumping levers you have to get over, and if you fall off, you have to you have to go to the next hospital.
Kayla, do you have an example?
Like, my brother has like a little toy, it's like a train thing, like to start the whole thing, you have to put the lever and the track the thing will like start to
Oh, okay. While we're doing our experiments, I want you to be thinking about this one question, okay? It's how is our lever making our work easier? I want you to think about this. We're going to come back and talk about it. Everybody freeze! Freeze! Everybody eyes up here. I don't want to see any hands touching anything. Everybody put your hands like this. Hold your hands together. Alright, we're going to talk about what we found out when we did our experiment with our lever. So, what happened when you put more marbles on one end of the ruler? Kayla? What happened?
When we put more marbles on this one side, it goes down, and the other one goes up.
Yep, if I put more marbles here on my lever, I'll put more on this side. This side is down, this side is up, because why is this side up? Why is this side up and this side down? Angel?
Because you have no marbles in it.
Because this side is what? Not empty. I have some in here. This side is... Eyes up here, guys. Hands like this.
It doesn't have that much more.
So it's lighter. This side is heavier, this side is lighter, this side goes up. What happened when we put our cup closer to one end of the ruler? What happened? Joel? It made it easy to lift. How so?
Because you have more marbles in one, and it can make it balance.
So are you saying you had it in the middle?
I have it on each side.
So you had it closer to one side? And it made it easier to balance? Okay, did anybody find anything else differently than Joel's group? Adria?
We took 2 out of this one and 2 out of this one, and it.
Guys, I shouldn't see anybody moving. Nobody should be moving because I told you to close your hands, so you can't move if your hands are closed.
Me and Randy took 2 out of this one and 2 out of this one, and it went like this. And then we took 0 out of these 2, and this one went down, this one stayed up. And then the other side, we took all of them out, and then we took all of them out and put them all in here. This one went up, this side went up, this one side went down.
Okay. So when you moved it closer to one end, did it make it easier or harder to lift or balance? Did it make it harder or easier if you moved it closer to one end? What happened? Was it easier or harder to balance the marbles out? Angel? It was easier? Alright. Did anybody discover anything else interesting while doing the experiment? Carly?
We made a salad, and then we are taking one of them out, and it turns inside, and then we put the other one back on, and then
Alright, if I could have you put your